Hey there, welcome to this video. In this video, I will show you what is a bottleneck and how to break it. So what is a bottleneck? A bottleneck represents your major obstacle that you are facing right now. It is that one thing that is slowing you down or that is blocking you. There may be 50 things that are disturbing you, but those are not the bottlenecks. A bottleneck refers to that one thing that is blocking your growth. Here is the thing. To get to the bottleneck, you have to identify it first. This is a critical first step. So you have to think about it. Spend some time to identify where is the bottleneck and reflect upon it. Why to break the bottleneck? The bottleneck is the real problem maker. Of course, the other 50 distractions are also bad, but this is where the needle is going to move. When you break the bottleneck, you are going to get a real jump in performance. You will feel good when you shatter the glass that is blocking you. Why it is a glass? It is because if you think about it, it is not impossible to break it. It is not as if you have to conquer a mountain or something. It is your mental block that has made it something very hard. You can easily shatter it. But first, you have to identify it and positively think that you can break it. And when you break it, you would look back and be thankful that you did it. Example of a bottleneck. Let's say you want to start a YouTube channel and have identified the niche, have shot the videos with good equipment and a mic. But you are stuck or hit a roadblock because you do not know how to do audio editing or video editing, especially audio editing. For good audio editing, you will need to learn a software such as Audacity. That is your bottleneck. You do not know anything about sound quality or about using an editing software, but this is a must. Without it, you cannot make a quality video because sound is such an integral part of it. How to break it? First, you have to focus on it and think about the solutions. There are two ways of breaking a bottleneck, a paid way and an unpaid way. For example, you can hire someone to do your audio and video editing. And the unpaid way is you take the time to learn to do it and you learn how to use the Audacity software. You get good at it, you learn a new skill, and then you will find out that audio editing is no longer the problem. But the thing is, there are only so many hours in a day, and you do not seem to find the time for learning audio editing. Let's say currently you are also taking Spanish language classes as a hobby in the evening for about an hour. Could you pause the Spanish language classes for a few days so that you can have time to learn the software and audio editing skills? Of course you can. Language classes are important, but they are not the bottleneck. They are not holding you back in your work or business. You have to give priority to learning audio editing skills over the language class. This is how you break the bottleneck. If you have money, of course, you can hire someone to do it for you. But before investing time and money, you have to think about it, whether you can get it done with the resources that you already have. Of course, if it is beyond your skill level, you might need to invest money and hire someone. But if you can do it for free without spending much time and you learn a new skill. So this is how you break the bottlenecks. Steps to breaking a bottleneck. Identify the bottleneck. Think of the ways that you can break it. There is the unpaid way by using your available resources. There is the paid way of hiring others to do it for you. reach a conclusion whether you want to use the paid way or unpaid way, depending on the resources that you have, and break it. Results and benefits. What happens when you break bottlenecks? When you break bottlenecks, you can expect results instantly. For example, when you break it in a week or in a couple of days, you will be skilled and ready to go. You can now expect results instantly. You can apply this rule to every aspect of your life, but we are talking here about personal productivity or your work life. So that's what we are focusing here. Because we want to make more money. When you break bottlenecks, you start to make more money. This is as simple as that. Because that's what happens as you achieve your targets and goals and objectives when you keep on shattering the bottlenecks. You reach your goals faster. I will show you more step by step how to do that in the next videos. What you need to do now. Take out your note-taking app or a physical diary or pen and paper. Identify and write down the bottleneck that you are facing currently. Identify ways to break it, whether free or paid, and start to break it right now. It is your glass obstacle. Shatter it and move ahead. In the next video, I will show you how to repeat this cycle. By the way, for a digital note-taking software, I prefer using the Joplin app. It is a free open source software and you can download it from this website, joplinapp.org. So see you in the next video.